This video is about help for people who want to afford private physiotherapy in the UK. If you've got your own resources, of course that's great. Some people have insurance policies, but some of them have limits, so do check as to what you've got. You can get specific advice in the UK from Citizens Advice Bureau. They're very helpful, and Department of Work and Pensions are surprisingly keen to make sure that people get all the benefits that they're entitled to. And that word entitled to me is key. If you've been a UK taxpayer, you've spent an awful lot of money on your tax bill over the years. And so you are entitled, you've paid in, so you may need and want to draw out of the system. There's quite a range of benefits available for people with long-term disability, so in the video I'll try and touch on them. I'm confident it's up to date in December 2023, but things do change, albeit slowly. Do check if there's a significant time gap. Do seek help navigating the system. At the bottom of this I will put some links to mostly government websites where you can check the details. We'll have a look at what differences are between enhanced and standard rates of some benefits, where to get more information and support. If you've got a disability or a health condition that affects your daily life or your ability to work, you might be entitled to some benefits from the government. These benefits aren't based on income or savings, and you can get them whether you are working or not. They're meant to help you with the extra costs of living with a disability, such as personal care, mobility, equipment, adaptations or heating, and some people use them to buy private treatment. Some of the main benefits that you may be able to claim are Disabled Living Allowance, DLA for short. That one's for under 16s. Then there's Personal Independence Payments, or PIPs, and they're for people from 16 through to their state pension age. And then after that, Attendance Allowance, that's for people who've reached state pension age and beyond. And then there's Employment and Support Allowances, ESAs, for people who cannot work because of illness or disability. Then there are Carers Allowance for people who help look after somebody with substantial caring needs. We'll have a little look at each of these in some detail, but again, it's always going to be worth getting it checked so that you claim the right things. DLA, children under 16 who've got long-term physical or mental health conditions or disabilities might be able to claim this, especially if they need help with personal care or mobility. It's paid at two different rates. Here's an example. I won't go into too many details, but the amount that you get depends on the level of help that the child needs. Care component has three rates, for example, low, middle and high, and the mobility component has two rates, low and high. So you can see it's a bit of a jumble, and you're best to get very specific advice to you. And the range is quite big. There's the care component from low at £24 to the very highest, which is £98.70 per week. So you can see there's quite a broad range, and it pays to get the right amount. I'm told that the amount of benefits that are unpaid to claimants, because they're not claiming right, is into the billions. So make sure you're claiming enough. Then Personal Independence Payments, or PIPs, that's for the bulk of the people that I work with, 16 to mid-60s, late 60s, with physical or mental health conditions or disabilities, and have difficulty with living or mobility tasks. It's paid at different rates again, so you're going to have to check what you're entitled to and the type of condition that is being supported. Then Attendance Allowance, or AA, that's a benefit for people who've reached state pension age, have a disability or health condition, and need someone to help look after them. AA is paid at two different rates again, low and high, so the amount you get, it's going to depend on the level of help you need. So you just need to go through that claim process to make sure that you are claiming the right amounts. Then there are employment and support allowances, ESA. That's a benefit for people who can't work because of illness or disability. Again, paid at different rates, basic and main rates. They're the basic rates for people who are waiting for their claim, or those who are appealing. So there's some detail there to be taken care of, and have a look in the links, which will take you to a place which will give you more accurate indication. And the last one that I'm just going to touch on is the carer's allowance, often known by its initials, CA, and that's a benefit for people who look after someone with substantial caring needs. You don't have to be related to the person you're caring for or live with them. You can get the carer's allowance if you're the person looking after somebody with following benefits. They have the disabled living allowance, or they have a PIP, personal independence payments, the AA attendance allowance, also their carers can get money to help look after those people. So it's a bit of an intricate system, and lots of weaving together payments in different places, so make sure you have a look through the links that I'm going to put at the bottom. Thanks for watching. Do like and subscribe if you will, just to get further updates from this channel. I don't think there'll be any more financial ones. Most will be practical help, mainly aimed at people who've had strokes, head injuries, have balance problems, movement problems, and I'll be putting up some things to help people go through their own personalised homework.